Namaste. Namaste and welcome to Mindfulness Moment. This is a moment in our day, a moment in time where we carve out to come here now, to come into our bodies, to fill our life with light and breath, and to just be here. This month we're dealing and working with the theme of now, right? It's here, it's now. And how can we really truly find presence in that? And the masters teach us that part of the now is to allow whatever is here to simply be here without the urgency to shift or change. So again, it's to allow things to be just as they are without the urgency to shift or change. So as you move through your practice today, keep checking in with the now. See what's happening for yourself. See how you're feeling, how you're doing in this moment, and simply allow. So go ahead and sit yourself up nice and tall. You can be on the ground with me if you want to join me. Maybe you're sitting at your desk and you want to sit back in your chair or sit nice and tall in your chair. Just this moment, this breath, put your hands down on your thighs and draw your elbows in towards your body and start to draw the shoulder blades together. Inhaling, lifting your chin and your chest. And as you exhale, go ahead and drop your chin back down to your chest. And do this a few times. Inhaling, rising up, fill up. Exhale, empty, 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 releasing. Let the breath flow out through your mouth. A few more times like this. Inhaling, rising up. This breath is called the breath of joy. It's allowing the breath to flow into the body. Exhaling, emptying, emptying, emptying. Go ahead and lift your gaze. Float the arms all the way up to the sky. Reach up, and turn and twist. We'll turn and twist to the left, putting your right hand on your left thigh. And take some deep breaths here. Inhaling. Exhaling, shoulders can relax down your spine. It's a good practice to twist the spine. We typically stay centered throughout our day. Inhale, rise back up. Exhale, turn and twist. And we just get things moving. That's part of the allowing. If you don't allow the flow, if you don't allow the flow of water, things get backed up, right? Things get dammed up. If we don't allow the flow of our breath, things really can get stagnant. Inhale, come back up to the center, reach up. Palms press here in a prayer, and exhale, bring that prayer right through the midline, your hands coming down your nose, your mouth, and landing at your heart. Set an intention for this day's practice and trust that you know what that intention is. You don't have to articulate it with language, just trust that you know. Take a deep breath in. And exhale and let it go. Send it out. Good. We'll transition now. We'll come up to standing. So if you do have any props in your way, you can move them off to the side. Today I'm practicing on a yoga mat, but unnecessary if you feel safe, if you feel like you can settle down onto the ground in a safe way, if you find a foundation. I also like to practice in my bare feet. Again, not necessary, but it's a nice thing if you can take a moment in the day to take your shoes off. So press down through the soles of the feet. You can put your hands around the hips, pushing your thumbs towards the base of your spine, and just lift up onto your toes and back and down, falling back into your heels. Do this a few times. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Keep the flow of breath moving in and out through your nose now. Deep, deep breaths. Inhaling, lifting up onto the balls of the feet, and exhaling, dropping down. Settle down your feet, the four corners of your feet rooting down into the ground, and then go ahead and turn your palms forward, dropping your arms alongside your body, and just arrive here in Tadasana. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, flow forward, bend your knees and come down into a forward bend. Let go, let go, let go. Inhale, come up halfway. You can press onto your shins or onto your thighs to feel the energy flowing through the back of the legs and your spine. Exhale, release it right back down. Take your arms out to the side. Keep your knees bent as you come up. Coming up, coming up. Palms meet at the top. Exhale, hands to heart center. And go again just like that. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, flow forward. Forward bend, let go. Inhaling, halfway up. Exhale, releasing, arms out to the side. You flow, the energy flowing and reaching all the way up through the tips of your fingers. Your palms will touch. Exhale, your hands to heart center. We're going to go one more time. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, flow forward. Halfway up. This time, come back down into the forward bend. We'll take a twist here. So take your left hand to your right shin. Your right arm floats up to the sky, rolling that shoulder up towards the sky. You can straighten your right leg, lean back into this. Deep, deep breaths. Exhale, undo that twist. Let the right hand come down. Relax the head. You can check it yes, no. It's twisting to the second side. Your right hand pressing against your left shin. Left arm way up to the sky, and it's a deep, mindful breath. Inhaling and exhaling. Exhale, release your hands, release the arms, hang forward in the forward bend. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, right back down. Rising up, inhaling, palms to the top. Exhale, your hands to your heart. So we're flowing, right? We're trying to get the energy to move. Go ahead and turn to the side. I'm turning to the right side, and go ahead and widen your stance. You can take your feet out pretty wide here. Look at your toes. You want to have the feet pretty much straight across. So one foot is not further forward than the other, right? Both feet are straight across. The toes are aligned. Arms come out to the side, align with your shoulders, and check that out. Look at your right arm. If it's lifted up high enough, look at the left arm. Lift up onto the ball of the right or the left foot, and then go ahead and turn that foot forward. Bending that left knee. Feel your breath, feel your body. This is a warrior position, right? The posture of a warrior. Strong through your core. Arms reaching and extending wide. Let's flow on this. Turn your palms up to the sky. Inhale, straighten that left leg. Palms touch at the top. Exhale, flow back down. Inhaling, rising up, reach your arms all the way to the sky. Exhale, float right back down. Again, one more time. Inhaling, reaching up. Deep breath here. Exhale, arms out to the side. Go ahead and bend your left forearm. Reach your right arm all the way up. And you can flow here with that right arm. Bring it forward, way up over your ear, and then float it back up to the sky. And you can draw it back towards that right hip. Do this a few times. Inhale up to the sky. Take it forward and over your ear. Back up to the sky, and then towards that right hip. Good. Use your breath. That right arm comes back up. Sweep it alongside your ear. Now we're going to take it down to the ground. Take the right hand down to the ground, and then turn that left foot in. You're in this wide-legged forward bend. Let go, let go. Keep breathing. You can go side to side a bit. So bend one knee and straighten the other leg. Push the hips back as you're doing that. Bend the other leg, straighten one side, the other side. Using your breath, the flow of energy here. Go ahead and heel toe your feet in. I'm shortening the stance a bit. Climb up. You're going to put your hands on your thighs, and I'm just going to turn to face you. You can stay as you are. Chest is lifted, hands down on your thighs. We'll do a little breath practice here. The breath is going to come in through your nose and right back out through your nose. And then we can speed it up. We can start to really find clarity in that breath, and you'll determine the rate of speed for you. So in through your nose, out through your nose, in and out. You might start to speed it up now, in and out. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, drop your chin to your chest. You might be a little dizzy here. Exhaling. Do this again. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Relax your head down towards the ground. Let go. Keep your chin down, and then gently you're going to straighten your legs. You're going to come up slow. You're going to come up slow. Good. Step the feet together. And then you can turn to face forward and just pause for a moment, standing nice and tall in Tadasana. Feet are in alignment. We're very mindful of our bodies. The alignment of our bodies, arms out to the side. Feel the energy. Inhale, sweep the arms to the sky. Exhale, forward bend, long spine on the way down. Coming up halfway. Exhale, release. Rising up, reach your arms to the sky, your palms pressing. Exhale, hands to heart center. Just pause for a moment. Feel this moment, this energy. And gently release your hands. Shrug your shoulders up to your ears. We'll turn to face the left side now. So you're going to take a nice wide-legged stance there, turning to the left. Feel your breath. Moving and breathing. So a nice wide-legged stance, excuse me, I'm just adjusting something here. Breathing. Good. Okay, standing towards nice wide-legged stance, right? You're nice and open and spacious. Again, be very mindful of your alignment. So the toes are pointed straight across, hands onto your hips, lift up onto the ball of the right foot, and then turn that right foot forward. Arms float out in line with your shoulders, and then start to bend the right knee. So be mindful, right? I'll turn to the side again so you can see a little better, that right knee does not track inward, that it stays very, very neutral in line with the pelvis, your arms out to the side, breathing in. Take a look at that left arm. Is it in line with your shoulder? Maybe it's falling down a bit. Lift it back up. Look over the right hand. And we'll flow here. Inhale, straighten the right leg, arms float to the sky. Exhale, rebend the right leg, arms in line with your shoulders. The breath flowing. Inhaling up. Exhaling back down. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Exhale back down. Great way to get the flow, right? Inhaling up. This time we're going to bend the right knee, put the right forearm on top of your thigh. Try not to dump all your weight down there. Just a little light here, a little rest of that right arm, that left arm up to the sky. Reach it forward. It goes over your ear. And then with a breath, reach it up to the sky and then take it back towards that left hip. So it comes up, midline in the center, and then right over your ear. Inhaling back up towards the hip. And exhale. It's going to come down onto the ground, and then you parallel your feet. So your feet will be parallel here. Arms can walk forward. Hips pull back and let go in this forward bend. Deep breathing in and out. This is a great place to awaken, right? To open up the hips a bit. You can move side to side, one leg straight, the other leg bent. Good place to open the lower back area. We spend a lot of time in our seats, in our work life for most of us, right? Breathing in, breathing out. We'll twist here. Keep the left hand down, float the right arm to the side. A nice full breath. Exhale, right arm drops and left arm floating up to the sky. So we move and turn and twist to continue that flow. Release your hands both down and then slowly come up. Again, I'm going to bring my legs a little closer together, shorten the stance, turn the toes out. Hands are on your thighs, chest is lifted, and we'll do that same Vastraka breath again, in and out through your nose. Inhale, exhale through your nose. In and out. And then you can play with the speed. Maybe you speed it up. Your belly will start to pump here. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Exhale it through your mouth. Chin drops down. Inhale. Exhale. Do this again. Press down into the ground and inhale. Lift your chin, lift your chest. Exhale, releasing right back down. Use your core energy. Keep your head down as you begin to straighten your legs. You can heel toe your feet together. Heel toe your feet together. and land and turn forward and be here in Tadasana. And just welcome yourself to this practice. Palms pressing, bring your hands in front of your heart center and just check in. We've done a little movement now to feel the flow of energy. Slip your eyes open. Inhale, sweep the arms to the sky. Exhale, flow forward, long, beautiful breath on the way down into a forward bend. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, draw the energy right back down. Rise up, reach. Stay up here for a moment. Palms are facing forward. Reach for your right wrist and pull yourself way up and over to the left side. So opening up the ribs. You can feel the stretch even through the right hip. Come back up to the center and then up and over to the other side you go. Lots of breath. Inhaling and exhaling. Come back to center. Reach your arms out. Nice little unwinding of the shoulders. Just get rid of any tension you might be holding there. And go ahead, again, bring your hands here to the base. So I have my thumbs just above the rim of the pelvis and my fingers wrapped around my hip and my waist. We're going to do a little balancing act. So if you have to hang on to something to do this, absolutely get near the wall or a chair or something. Lift up onto the ball of your right foot. Find your breath. Feel the flow of energy. And then go ahead and float that right knee up. Just lifting it up. You can roll the right ankle around. Feel the whole body working here. Chest is open, heart is open. Bring that leg out to the side, that same right leg out to the side, reaching it out. And then we're going to bring it in. You can put it just below the knee. You can put it on the ground, or maybe you reach down and hike that leg up so you feel that foot pressing against the left thigh. Take your hands from your hips and bring it here to your heart and take a moment here. Breathing in. Breathing out. Float the arms out to the side. Nice. Lift your arms up. Maybe your gaze even starts to float up. So Vrikshasana, this beautiful tree pose. Feel the breath. A lot of flow of energy here. Woo, I feel my balance happening. You feel the core. If you've fallen out of the pose, you can simply come back into the pose. Feel the whole body. The flow of energy is really the key to the balance, the practice of balance. Go ahead and bring your hands back to your heart. Lift that right knee forward. Just a little fun here. We're going to kick that right leg back. Keep it lifted and back. Your hands to your heart. Hands can drop down onto the ground. Ooh, your nose to your knee. Lift that right leg up. You can circle the right leg into the hip socket, bend the knee and circle the leg, and then bring that right foot to meet your left foot. You meet in a standing forward bend. Inhale, go ahead and roll yourself all the way up. And let that go, right? We're practicing now. Whatever happened on that side, just to allow what is. Begin with your hands, again, just above the thumb. It's above the rim of the pelvis. Your hands are wrapped around your waist. Lift up into the ball of the left foot. Feel how strong you are. The core, the chest can lift you. And then go ahead and lift that left leg up. Standing tall, roll the ankle around. Again, if you have to hang on here, go ahead, right? Okay, go ahead and hang on. Take the leg out to the side. Starting to open up. You feel that, again, the foot down below the knee, on the ground, or maybe hike it all the way up. Trying to get the heel of the foot way up into the groin, feeling the leg push against the sole of the foot. Bring your hands to your heart center, breathing in, breathing out, float the arms up. So there's so much to this practice, right? This practice of balance. You feel the flow of energy, breathing in, breathing out. It's a wonderful practice of nowness, coming here now. Good. Bring that knee forward. Again, we're just having a little fun. If you have to hang on to do this, go ahead. You're going to float that left knee back, that leg back. Keep it lifted. You're coming into a split here. Hands down, your left nose to your nose to your knee, and that left leg lifted up. Use your breath. The left foot comes down to meet the right in a standing forward bend. Look forward. Put your hands on your thighs, stick your hips back. And then gently and mindfully roll yourself all the way up. Shrug your shoulders a bit. Let's go down into our seat or up into our seat. If you're doing a chair, you can sit in a chair. If you're down on the ground, when I do sit on the ground, I like to have a little lift. I put a little blanket underneath my cushion just to angle it a bit to help the hips stay a bit elevated. So if that's your practice, come to that place. Crossing your legs. We're going to begin the meditation practice, right? We do all this movement to get the flow happening. And then we come here, we come to this place of mindful meditation, very aware of our bodies. But today we're going to start that awareness with a simple breath practice. So we'll take a hand mudra. We're going to bring the thumbs to touch the index fingers and then just drop the hands, turning the palms up. Let them rest on your thighs in a cross-legged position. Try to even it out. Make sure you're comfortable in this. If you're up in your chair, make sure the feet are rooted down, that you have a very upright spine. And this is an instruction not from my teaching, but from the ancient masters, that to keep the flow, right? Think of it, right? The base of the spine and keeping that flow moving up, right out through the crown of the head and then back down, the energy. In the practice, the body, the spine is described as a pathway, right? Indeed it is. It's a physical pathway for the body too, right? The information superhighway, if you will, and keeping that flow going so that there's no roadblocks, there's no potholes, if you will, that the flow can keep going. So we can work this very simply, very profoundly with our breath. So sit nice and tall. And we're going to take deep belly breaths, belly, ribs and chest, the energy flowing, goes through the nose and then back down. So stay with this imagery today. We're breathing in through the nose. From the base, it goes up, 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 up to the crown of the head. From the crown of the head, it comes back down the spine, releasing down into the tailbone, down into the earth. You might start to feel a little warmth here. So keep going like that. Up it goes and back down it goes. So this is a very intentional breath. You might hear this breath to begin, inhaling, exhaling. And in this moment, be really, really compassionate and kind to yourself and notice, are there little sticky places along the way as your breath moves up the spine? Maybe there's sensation in the lower back. Maybe it's in the middle back. What happens at the top? Can you get that breath to go, go, go right up through the crown of the head? Exhale, the breath coming back down the spine. You might start to feel a little heat here, right? Sensation. Just allow what is now. Allow what is now. That's our theme for this day's practice. Inhaling up. Exhaling, releasing into all of that space that our breath creates. So keep going like that. As you sit here, this is our breath practice. This is our meditation today. That breath will become a bit softer. The body will start to just open up and expand and breathe quite organically. The breath coming up and the breath coming right back down. Now, be in your own place, right? Your own now. So the experience for you might be very, very different. Again, for me, I'm feeling the sensation of heat moving through the body. And just follow the breath. Stay with the movement. Stay with the movement up the spine and down the spine. And this is our meditation for this day. This is our breath for this day. And if you wander off the path, if suddenly a thought comes in and you're distracted, or maybe there's a physical sensation that's attempting to distract you, allow that and come back here, come back to your breath. Allow the now, allow this moment to be just as it is. No immediate need to change anything. Now, intentionally, you're going to start to deepen the breath in this moment. So draw that energy up, up, up. This time you lift your chin in your chest. As you empty, go ahead and drop the chin down to your chest. Exhale that breath through your mouth. Do this again. Inhale, rise up. The breath goes through the nose, the chin and the chest lift. As you exhale, your chin dropping down to your chest. One more time. You're inhaling, rising up, rising up, rising up. Exhale your chin to your chest. Go ahead and bring your hands in front of your heart and return back to your intention for this practice today. And hold that intention with love and great compassion. We do this practice for the benefit of all beings. So keep holding your intention, look forward and reach your arms up to the sky. Hold that intention for a moment. Allowing the now. Go ahead and open your hands, send that intention out into the world. May all beings be free. May all beings be safe and healthy. May all beings be happy. Go ahead and bring your hands back together. And as you exhale, you can bring your prayer back home to your heart. A deep, mindful breath in and empty. Namaste to you. Thank you so much for the privilege and honor of guiding you through this day's practice. My name is Evalena. I'd love to practice with you again. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Namaste to you.